It is what it is. Wanted to come with a live, guys. Uh, R&B singer D'Angelo passes away at 51 of cancer. R.I.P. to that brother. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man, how this world is. You know, my mom's died of cancer, so I know the struggle. I know the battle. One thing that really irritates me, guys, is how social media have these vipers and these witches and warlocks that anytime somebody die, they the first to go live because they want to talk about a story. Check this out, guys. Check this out. This ninja new breed, he goes live. Look at his video title. Breaking R&B passes at 51 of cancer. He didn't even have the dignity to put the man's name. You know why? Because he rushes to go to social media and don't even have the decency to put the man name in the title. Do you see what happened when content creators rush? Totally disrespectful. Let me go outside, fam. Give me a minute. Let me go outside, fam, so we could talk about this, guys. I'm actually doing some work on the yard. All right. Let's go outside, bro, so we could talk about this issue. This is crazy, bro. Let me set this camera up, gang. Give me a minute. I wanted to make sure I put that on camera, guys, because I want to document how these content creators are so quick to go live and they want to be the first to break stories, and they didn't even have the decency to honor that man. He didn't even put the man's name in his title, guys. D'Angelo. Y'all all remember him from the video where he did, where literally he was damn near naked in the video. That was pretty much for the ladies and whatnot. But talented artist, and he passed of cancer. I didn't even know the man had cancer. I didn't even know that. That's news to me. I didn't even know. I was wondering how come we weren't hearing anything for a minute. But it's crazy how with these influencers, when someone passed, they quick to go to social media, and this influencer didn't even put the man's name in the title. He didn't even put his name. I don't know. Could you guys hear me? I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I don't see no chat. I don't even know where y'all at, to be honest. I don't even know what's going on. I don't see no chats, so I don't even know if y'all can hear me. But I'm just gonna talk and whatnot. Yeah, man. R.I.P. to D'Angelo, man. I don't like social media, bro. Social media is the devil, bro. People be really, oh, we good? You can hear me? Okay. Salute to everybody coming in. One thing I don't do, guys, is I'm not a part of that club where people die and I go on live and, you know, try to milk the system with what's going on. This video is really to talk about that YouTuber who is capitalizing off of this man's death. He's most likely going to say it's a blood sacrifice, some ritual, some industry garbage, anything for a click and a view, man. He didn't even put the man's name in the title. That's why I recorded it, so you guys can see it. He's going to switch it once his live is done. He's going to put the correct name. It confuses the viewers. What that shows is his desperation of wanting to be the first person to talk about it, the first to break the news. Imagine this. He's so interested in talking about somebody dying rather than talking about somebody living. He wasn't talking about D'Angelo before. He wasn't making no videos talking about D'Angelo. Now that the man is dead, he ready to go live on the internet. That's how these influencers be, guys. There's a lot of people that die every day. I don't even talk about it. I don't talk about it. D'Angelo's a different brother. You know, we pretty much was into his music, and you know, I still like the beat. I believe is it "You're My Lady." I believe it's, I'm not sure if that's the name of the song. I'm not sure if that's the name of the title of the song, but who produced the beat to that song? The You're My Lady song. I'm trying to think of who created the beat for that. That's the jam right there. The title is called Lady. That song right there has a beat to it that is timeless. I don't know who the producer who produced it, but shout out to whoever that is. He made a lot of hits. I can't believe the dude is dead, bro. I didn't even know the man had cancer. I did not know that. Did you know that? Put a 1 in the chat if you knew that he had cancer. I did not know that. That's new to me. What's the person's name? Raphael. Is that the person's name who produced it? Raphael Sadiq. I gotta look him up. You said DJ Premier? I don't know who produced it. I'll look it up. I like the beat. The beat was classic, man. And that's crazy, man. 51 years old is young, man. My mom passed of cancer. So I know all about the battles of cancer. I know about the pain. I know about what cancer patients go through. That YouTuber, he don't know nothing about that. He don't know about people dying of cancer. So he cannot relate to that. I could. So if I talk about this issue, if I talk about this story, it's heartfelt to me because my mom passed of cancer. And she was only like 64 years old, guys. She was 64 years old, man. 64. 64 years of age, man. And she passed away before she could see me move out of New York. It's crazy, man. Again, RIP to D'Angelo, and condolences to his family. Condolences to all his fans, relatives, people that rock with him. I did not know that man had cancer, man. I did not know. If I'd known that, I would have made a video about that. I'd be like, yo, D'Angelo got cancer. He's battling. I did not know that. So they must have kept this on. They must have kept this on the wraps. They didn't let nobody know, which is good. And at the same time, you know, I mean, it's good. It's best that they didn't tell nobody, man, because people get to start talking their evil, wanting you to die and stuff. But like I said, guys, on social media, people be hoping for you to die. Like right now, I believe, who's the next one that's in the hospital right now? They got somebody, is it Joe Button? I'm not sure who's in the hospital. There's somebody that's in the, or not Joe Button. Is it Star? I'm not sure. Somebody's in the hospital right now. They said somebody's in the hospital. And they're not looking good or something like that. I forgot who it is. I'm not sure if it's Joe Budden or Star, the Star Report. I'm not sure if it's one of those two guys, but somebody's supposed to be in the hospital. You said it's Star? Okay. I think that Star has a good voice for social media. You know, I think that he did a lot of work for media at the same time. I think he have a great voice. His voice is good. I always give props to people that got good voices for radio, good voices for social media and stuff like that. But hoping that he pulled through. I don't know his condition. All I'm hearing is like rumors, people saying it don't look good. He's going through some sort of chemo or something. It's like people be wanting you to die, bro. People literally be wanting people to die, man. It's sick how this, listen, the way it be on social media, a lot of these influencers be waiting for people to die so they can make videos about it. You said the Star Report, did he get out or he's still, is he still in the hospital or did he get out? What I'm saying is just rumor. I'm hearing something about some sort of testing that he's been doing. I'm not sure if it's chemo. These are rumors, so don't take it as a fact. All I'm saying is that somebody said there's a influencer, personality that's in the hospital, and I thought it was Joe Budden, but it's not Joe Budden. So my bad. Most High forbid whatever I said about that. So it's Star Report. Yeah, he have a lot of good commentary videos and whatnot. The brother name is, I think his channel's called the Star Report. He's supposed to be in the hospital or something like that. And there was rumors going around saying he was dead. Literally, they had rumors on social media saying the man is dead, you know? And now we have brother D'Angelo. He passed away at 51. 51 years of age, man. And you got this damn animal social media guy goes live, didn't even put the man's name in the title. That shows you, that should show you that he rushed. And you know what's so funny, guys? I'm gonna do another video about this later. Shout out to the person who got blocked and your comment was deleted off of his live because you pointed it out. I got your comment screen captured. One of his mods deleted your comment. Somebody came under the dude's video and was like, your video is rushed. It's so disrespectful. You didn't even put the man's name in the title. They deleted his comment for speaking the truth. That's crazy. I got your comment. I got your comment. So they thought they deleted it forever. It's not deleted. I got the backup. I'm going to do a video about that. We're going to pretty much, yeah. New Breed deleted the man's comment. Either him or one of his mods deleted the viewer's comment because he pointed out the obvious, you know? So again, guys, man, D'Angelo, bro. D'Angelo. When he made that song where he was damn near naked, that was for the ladies. He won over the ladies with that one. I ain't gonna hold you. People was cracking jokes. There was like he got, I'm not sure if it was 50. I'm not sure if it was 50 Cent who said he got naked for something. I'm not sure who it was, but they were cracking jokes on the man. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do in this business. You know what I'm saying? I mean, R&B is R&B. Women love R&B. They like all that lover boy stuff. And he took it to the next level. And hey, it is what it is, man. But I'm absolutely upset that these influencers, man, they will do anything for a click. They would literally sell their soul, guys, for a click and a view. The man made a live stream and didn't put the man's name in the title. He typed in break-in, R&B died of cancer. What? You ain't put his name? That's because he was going live quickly, trying to be the first. And it backfired. That's why I started off my live stream to put the receipt on the internet so that we could see who did that. That YouTuber is a disgusting individual. He waited for this man to die so he can capitalize off his death to get a YouTube check. This is what they do all the time, guys. I was literally working on my yard and my wife came out and told me, she was like, D'Angelo passed. And I was like, D'Angelo passed? She was like, yeah. And then she was like, oh, this guy is live, but he ain't put the name in the title. And I'm like, what? And I'm looking, and then somebody said the same thing, and it's crazy, man. It's not, it's just, it's so disrespectful. If a man died, put his name in the title. He's still probably live talking about it and did not edit the title, bro. I'm glad I got the title screen captured just so that you guys can see it for yourselves. Because you wouldn't believe me if I didn't have it screen captured. These people be rushing to go live, guys. The business of social media is very devilish. That's why I try to be as transparent with the viewers. I try to be as sincere and real with you because I understand that you good people, man. You spend time watching my platform, giving me the support. The least I can do is be real. My mom died of cancer. So hearing about D'Angelo dying of cancer, I know he suffered, man. He suffered. People that got cancer suffer, bro. I seen my mom suffer. I seen my mom suffer to the very end. I didn't even know the man had cancer. Today is the day I learned D'Angelo had cancer. I did not know that. I didn't know that. Had no clue. And to see these influencers, the first thing they want to do is go live to talk about somebody dead. And then they say, oh, it was a blood sacrifice. Everything is a damn blood sacrifice. Everything is a blood sacrifice. So anybody that dies is a blood sacrifice. You know? All right, somebody said, Raphael from Tony. Is he the one that produced the beat? You saying now he switched it to D'Angelo? It's too late. We already got it. We already got it. He could switch it now. It's too late. We already got it. He's a joke. We already got the receipt. We got the receipt already. That's all I needed. He embarrassed himself. You know? He went live so fast because he wanted to be the first one to say, ooh, I was the first one to talk about it and everybody else is copying. Man, ain't no such thing as copying when somebody die. When somebody die, it's breaking news. The world is going to talk about it. You know? But to post a video and you don't even put the man's name in your title when he's dead, that don't make no sense, bro. It's crazy. Let me see who this person is. Roscoe says, you're a joke. Well, why are you watching me for if I'm a joke? It's funny, I'm the joke to you. You're watching me, but you don't got a problem with this other clown who went live and didn't even put the man's name in his title, but I'm the joke? I got the man's name in the title, correct. He want to be the first one, like this is a damn competition. Like, it's like, okay, somebody dies, you competing to see who goes first? What kind of sick person does that? Like I said, guys, I'm on the yard, literally working. I'm literally outside on the yard working on my lawn, bro. And this ninja goes live to talk about somebody dying and didn't even put the man's name in the title. It's crazy, man. You know? Let's see. Someone said, hey, Ringo and family, sad news. My condolences to his family. Great musician and icon. May he rest in peace. Yeah, man. D'Angelo is one of the greats of our time. He was one of the black R&B singers that put music on the map, gave us some hit records, made us dance, made us sing, made us cry, made us laugh at times, you know? So it's one of them things where it's crazy, man. Cut the music. I don't want no copyright. Wife pulling in. Yeah. So it's just sad, man. 51 years old, bro. When was he diagnosed? Do anybody know? When was he first diagnosed? Like, how early did they catch it? Like, was it late? Did they catch it late? Because in the case of my mom, she passed of cancer, and it still messes me up today. Every time I talk about it, it messes with me, man. You know, I locked that door?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody know? Oh yeah, the brown sugar, man. The brown sugar song was it. That was the song, man. That was the song. That's the song that really did it. You know what I mean? Now everybody gonna go reminisce on the music, look at the music. I just hate this part about life, bro. When you die, you become more famous. People start going back to your music. They start playing your music on the radio. Like, they weren't doing that before you died. They didn't give you no support. I mean, it's crazy, man. But yeah, so anybody know when he was diagnosed? Anybody know? Did somebody say? Shout out to Ginger. Ginger says, "You are awesome." Hey, appreciate that. Deborah says, "Rest in peace, D'Angelo." Nobody don't know when? Okay. Tammy says, "Nope." Rachel's Rochelle says, "You never get over a parent passing anyway." Yeah, you never do. What bothers me about the whole thing of my mom passing is she always said she wanted to live in a house. And I always had plans to move in a house. I always had plans to work hard and do what I need to do, but it was a struggle. And everything happened along the time of the pandemic. Like before the pandemic, he passed away. So at least she didn't have to live through that time, because that would have messed her up. Cancer, along with the pandemic situation, that would have took her out. So right before the pandemic, she passed away of cancer. And I was in the process of building myself up, getting things sorted, getting my credit right, doing this, doing that, to try to make that big move. And I wanted to get out of New York so that she pretty much can pass in peace, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. We knew she was going to pass away. We knew all of this, because the hospital already said, don't call us no more. Any of you that ever had a parent that had cancer, the hospital send them home. They give you some sort of medication thing that you give them in case they're having pain and the pain is out of control. And they tell you, don't come to the hospital because there's nothing we can do for them. So we wanted to get her out. We wanted to leave. And, I wanted her to see where I'm at now. I wanted her to be out here, guys. Like I really did. I wanted her to be out here. That's where I wanted her to be at. And it's like, she ain't get to see this. She ain't get to see what I've done, what I accomplished, what I was able to do. And that's what really burns me up, because she always supported me. So I know what the family of D'Angelo is going through. I don't know how long he struggled, but with my mom's situation, they caught it at the last minute. So she was already messed up. I think it was in stage 3 or 4. I'm not sure. It was, they caught, she was diagnosed at the last minute. They couldn't catch it in time. They couldn't help her, man. It was already done, gone. She was already done, messed up. She went through the whole chemo thing, lost all her hair. It was just one big mess, man. One big mess. So D'Angelo had to suffer, man. Cancer is one of the worst things, bro. If any of you are going through cancer, man, they have cancer survivors now. They got people that survive of cancer. They have people that survive cancer. I just wish that my mom was able to see, man. I really wish that she was able to be here, see. We were able to cook. She's a very good cook. So was D'Angelo married? Did he have kids? Do anybody know? That way we can make sure that his wife is lifted up, or his kids or whatever. He had a wife? Because I don't be knowing everybody's personal business, like who they married to. Sometimes they be married to other artists, other singers and stuff, and you would never know. You said no wife? Oh, he had a son with Angie Stone? D'Angelo was not married, but he has 3 kids. Okay. And she still put on the music. I don't want no copyrights, man. Because I don't know. Y'all don't hear no music, right? Hey. She still put the music up, bro. I don't want no damn copyrights, man. Yeah. I don't want no copyrights in my stuff. You said he had a kid with Angie Stone? What? Hold up. Oh, he had a son with Angie Stone. She's the one that had passed away in the, whatchamacallit? Was that the situation with the van? I think I talked about that story. I didn't even know none of this stuff, bro. That just goes to show I don't be in people business, bro. I don't be knowing who married to who and who had kids with who. I don't watch all of that stuff. I don't watch all of that stuff. I know I talked about the Angie Sohn situation. I didn't know he had a kid with her. That just goes to show I just don't follow these people's lives like that. I don't. You said both your parents are gone? That's crazy, man. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, once you lose a parent, it's like life gets real. I mean, life is always real. At the same time, when you lose your folks, you're alone. You now know what it means to be alone. Because, and I even heard, what's this guy, man? Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man book. What's his name? The Kings of Comedy guy. What's his name? Family Feud. Always wearing Steve Harvey, right? Steve Harvey did a speech the other day, and he was talking about his father. Something with his father, or was it Steve Harvey? Yeah, it was Steve Harvey. I think he was talking to some NBA players, and he was talking about how his father was his greatest fan, his greatest hero. And he was talking about how your father is the only man who want you to be better than him. In other words, if you're his son, your father would always tell you, I want you to be a better man than me. But when it comes to anybody else, he would never say that to them. But for you, his son, he want you to be a better man than him. And whatchamacallit, he said when his father passed, he lost it because his father was the only one who would call him up and be like, I'm proud of you. Son, I'm proud of you. Son, you're doing good. Always giving him that real encouragement. And he said ever since he passed, he don't get that no more. You know? Somebody says, always acting like you don't know who people are. Stop. What do you mean I'm always acting like I don't know who people are? I'm not in everybody's life and business. I have to remember everybody. I have to remember everybody's name off the top of my head. I'm doing a live stream. Why you have a problem with that? Like, some people are weird. Like, they come into my live chat and they say you always acting like you don't know who people are. What are you talking about? What's so bad about not remembering the man's name? I know who I'm talking about. What are you talking about? People are stupid, man. You know? Let me put your dumb ass on the block list. These trolls always come out of nowhere and post stupid comments. Get the fuck off the page, man. We talking about real stuff. You coming over here with your demons. Don't you just can't stand people like that? Like, we're having a decent conversation about real issues, real life. You always got some damn troll coming over to post something stupid. And it be sometimes people that's probably even out here watching me. Some dumbass watching me in the sidelines, probably looking out their damn window, watching me posting stupid comments. Come say that nonsense in my face. Come pull up to the house and say that to me. Could be a lot of weirdos out here, man. I don't trust. That's why I don't talk to nobody out here. I don't trust these people. Real talk, man. Be weirdos, man, posting stupid stuff. Thinking this is sweet. Come say that to my face. Pull up. Do that nonsense. And I guarantee you it's going to be a problem for you. You don't got the balls to do that. But they do this type of stupid, goofy stuff on social media when we having a real topic about people passing away of cancer, and they want to come with this negative energy. Let me get back to my point, bro. Because that's why I don't like hanging around people, because people are stupid. Matter of fact, I'm going to talk about another situation, probably in another video. I had cussed out this dude at Lowe's last night, bro. Like, real good, bro. Like, cussed him out, real dude. Flipped on him, bro. Dude was out of pocket. And checked him real good, bro. I'm going to talk about that in another video. Yeah. So, you got this situation with D'Angelo, man, passing away at 51. You got YouTubers going live because they happy people are dead. These people be happy people dead, bro. How you happy a man die? To the point where you going live celebrating his death. And then you want to act like you really cared about him. You don't know what it's like to have cancer. You never had family members that died of cancer. You don't know the first thing about that. Families who know what that's about, you can relate to the story. You can relate to that man passing away because you know what your loved one had to go through. You've been to the hospital. You saw them go through the chemotherapy. You saw all the medications they had to take, the suffering, lost all their hair, discouraged, getting the bad news from the hospital, in and out, in and out. Come on, man. Half of these people that be talking on social media about certain stories, man, need to just shut up, bro. Because they don't know nothing, man. That mean that D'Angelo was suffering in silence and we didn't even know. We didn't even know that man was suffering. Was there any artists from the industry that visit that man? I want to know. I want to know because I don't want to hear nothing from you artists from the industry talking about D'Angelo now that the man is dead. I want to know who was in his corner, who was visiting him at the hospital, who was there, who was visiting that man while he was going through. That's what I want to know. Please name the artist, please. Please name the artist that was supportive of D'Angelo during his trials and tribulations. Do anybody know? Was there anybody there for that man? Was there any artist that you could think of that was there for D'Angelo when that man was going through? Because I didn't even know the man had cancer. I did not know. I did not know. And we need to hear from other people who is his family members so that we can know what really went down. I'm not trying to start no conspiracy theories or anything like that, guys. That's a military plane. That's crazy. Never seen a plane like that. Yeah, that's a military plane right there. Can't even see it. I don't even know if you guys can see it. It's up there. It's a military plane. Okay. Yeah. So this is my first time hearing the man had cancer. Maybe it's the first time for you too. So it is what it is. Let me see. Shout out to... Did you switch your name? I think you switched your name, right? Okay, so Nubian Leon, I believe it is. I know what the original name was, but shout out to you for the $20 support. I was confused right there for a minute. I was like, who's that? You know? Yeah, so, man, yo, this is a shock to me because I didn't even know the man had cancer. I didn't even know he had cancer, man. I did not know. I did not know, man. I just really would like to know, was there anybody in his corner? Somebody had to know. Because, you know, sometimes things happen and people die and they label it a certain way. I want to know from close relatives. Close relatives. Hold on, let me see if my garage door is open. Give me a minute. Yeah, I'm back. I'm going to close it down a little bit. Cool off this area a little bit, man. This area over here is hot, man. I'm going to say you cooling it off with water? Yeah. Cool off the damn ground with water. The sunlight shining on my damn yard work boots, burning me up, man. Okay, much better. Okay, guys, so we're back again. In case you're joining in, be sure to like the video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. We're talking about the talented R&B singer D'Angelo has passed away of cancer. This is what's being reported on various social media platforms. I'm going to do a little more research into what's going on. We're not trying to start no conspiracy theories. We're not talking about blood sacrifices. We're not talking about none of that stuff as you would normally hear. This is the story that's being reported. This is what we got. What I want to hear from is the family, people that are close, to find out what the real deal is so that we can do what we need to do and report on the story properly. We're not here to create no new narratives. We're not here to talk about the Illuminati or any of that goofy stuff. We want to keep everything respectful. D'Angelo was very talented. He gave us a lot of hit records. The Brown Sugar was a smashing hit. It's crazy, man, how we're here 1 minute and then we're gone, bro. And I never knew the man had cancer. I never knew that. Never knew that at all, man. I just hope that the man had support. I hope that he had people that visit him. And I would like to know who those people are. Sometimes people don't want to be known. They want to be anonymous. They don't want nobody to know. And I get it. That's cool. What I really would like to know that the man had friends, family, people that was there for him, that visit him during his trials, because cancer is not a joke. It's not a joke, guys. My mom passed of cancer. I had other family members that passed of cancer. It's not a good thing, man. It'll eat you alive. It's like you're literally deteriorating. You're dying inside, man. And then it starts showing on the outside, you know? And I be thinking that the hospitals just do experiments on you. I really believe it, man. I believe the hospitals already know you're gonna die, and they do experiments to try to see what they can get out of you. I don't know, man. I just don't, because it's just a mess, man. It's a mess. And in case you're joining in, you had a YouTuber who went live. He went live to talk about the story. The man didn't even put D'Angelo's name in the title. He just put R&B died of cancer. Breaking news. Like he's giving you some sort of good news. Didn't even honor the man to put his name in the title. Disrespectful, bro, to the max. Had the viewers all confused. They don't even know who he's talking about. Like, who died? Who? R&B. Didn't even put the man's name. Totally disrespectful, man. So as soon as he did that, I was like, nah, we got to go live. Because I'm working on the yard. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on my yard. I'm a yard guy. I focus on the grass. You know, that's what I do. You know, let me give you a little peep. Let me see. See that? Don't mind the white spot. That's a chemical called tenacity. It's designed to kill weeds, right? But as you can see, you see how that look? Clean, right? That's how it is, guys. So that part there that is white, there are weeds inside of it. It's dying. Now, the surrounding area is good grass. That's not dying, but it's a side effect that once you put down the chemical, it's going to look like it's bleached, you know? But it's still good. It's not dead, right? And also, I got the other side of the house that also have, let me see if I can do this. I don't know. I'm trying not to have, like, you know, all sorts of signs and stuff showing. But you see that area over there? That side is brand new. All over here is brand new, right? So, yeah. So that's what I'm working on outside. I was literally working on this when I got the news that this guy passed away. And then I find out that this YouTuber went live to exploit his death for personal gain. For personal gain, guys. He did it for personal gain. Shout out to Brenda Art Girl. Shout out to you. Shout out to you for the $10 support, I believe it is. That's in another currency. Says Ringo, thank you so much for your channel. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. And shout out to everybody that's joining the show. Shout out to everybody who subscribed to the channel. If you lost a parent, a father, a mother, a grandmother by cancer, you understand the magnitude of this story. You know what the suffering is like. Even though you haven't experienced it for yourself, you've seen your loved one suffer. You've seen them suffer. And my mom was a good woman, very good woman, a God-fearing woman. And sometimes I wonder why good people go out like that, man. Why good people suffer. Good people, man. That man was 51 years old, man. I'm 48. I'm 48 years of age. He was 51, y'all. We literally in the same time zone. That's crazy, man. He was 51. I'm 48, bro. He would be my big brother. And passed on already, man. It kind of make you look at life, man, and really take these days for what it is, bro. Like, you got to be thankful, man. You got to really be thankful. I always say the reason why I'm alive is for my kids. That's the reason why I'm alive. Sometimes I look at life and I'm like, I don't know, man. But then with my kids, I'm like, I got to be here for my kids, you know? Have you ever been so tired of life, like you're just tired of the way this world is just so evil, man? You're like, listen, this world is evil, man. But you stay going on because you got a purpose, you got kids, you got something to live for. Not saying you want to check out. It's just that this world is evil, man. When you reach a certain age, you just get tired of the way the world is, bro. You really get tired. It's the same thing every day, and it's not getting better. When I look back in the day, the 90s was the best time. The 90s was the best time in history for living. It's the best time. You can make money, even when you were poor. Even when you were poor in the 90s, it wasn't a struggle. Even when you were poor. You knew you were poor, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't to the point where we were hopeless. We had family, we had friends. We had those important things in life that gave us hope. It wasn't all about money. Even though we lacked money, we were poor, we didn't have none. We had to eat government cheese. We had to eat grilled cheese sandwiches. Shoot, I still make grilled cheese sandwiches and eat oodles and noodles from time to time. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm still black at the end of the day. But it was a time where we had real friends, real family, people that really cared about us. We had good neighbors that would help us out in a time of need. It was just the best time, man. I miss those days, man. I miss those days, bro. Sometimes I wish I could go back, man, as a kid and reminisce on those days, bro. The other day, no cap, I have a stereo system, like it's a JVC stereo system that I bought way back, guys. Way back. I haven't used it in years. I turned it on, hooked up the speakers, and I played a cassette tape, bro. A cassette tape. I haven't played a cassette tape in centuries. It's actually still worked. It took a while because the system, I had to let it warm up. At first, none of the buttons was working. Nothing was working. And then eventually, after keeping it there all night, all the buttons start to work again. It's like it had to recharge. And I played a tape of some old music. And I was like, man, it just brung me back, man. Those are the days where we had no problems. Remember those days? Remember the days when your neighbor would whoop your ass if you got out of pocket? Remember them days? Neighbor would come down, you'd be acting the fool with your friends. And you still got a 4-track? Wow. I had an 8-track player, and I don't know what happened. I think somebody stole it. I had an 8-track. I had a reel-to-reel. Those of you who know about a reel-to-reel, if you're into the production stuff, you would know. I had a reel-to-reel. I had an ADAT player. I don't know where all my stuff go, man. It's like I just don't know. Stuff just start disappearing, man. But yeah, man. Those are the days, the good old days, man, where your neighbor would whoop your ass, man. And if you got out of line, then she would tell your mama, like your son was acting up. So I took it. Gave him a spank, gave him a beating, man. Then your mom would whoop your tail too. You know? You said I lost my studio and my music library. Man, yo, I know you cried. I know you had to cry, right? I know you cried. You shed tears over that. I would. I had a hard drive that died, bro. A hard drive that died with all my work, all my files, family photos, music, everything. I literally was shedding tears, bro. Shedding tears. Because all those memories are gone. That's why I'm afraid to put things on hard drives, even though I still use hard drives. It's more or less the hard drives with the disk. I use SSD drives now, but drives with the disk, I'm concerned about those drives, man. Because it's like with those drives, you got to be concerned about the drive dying, you know? So now everybody going to be, yeah, you say you still cry. Yeah. I try not to even think about that hard drive. I lost 4 terabytes. 4 terabytes. Not gigabyte, not, megabytes. We're talking about 4 terabytes, not 4 gigabytes, terabytes of data. All of it gone. Baby pictures, family pictures, videos, music, movies, ideas, everything gone. It's crazy, man. But I mean, if you got pictures of your mom, pictures of your dad, what I would recommend all of you folks do, and this is for the folks that lost their mom, lost their dad, this is a project that I'm going to start to do because I'm pretty much gathering all the photos of your parents. Get all those photos gathered up, get them developed, put into frames. Maybe you already did this already. And, put them in a certain section of the house because I haven't done that here yet. And one of my biggest goals that I'm going to do for my mom, and this is a goal that I talked about on the channel, when I become a multimillionaire, one of the goals that I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a house for my mom. Even though she's gone, I'm going to buy her a house. That's my goal. I'm going to buy her a house in a nice area, and I'm going to make the house like a museum where we're going to have all her photos, all her videos, personal belongings, things that she had, like a museum with LED screens with her in videos, and have it as a place where we go to kind of reminisce. A place where we go to when it's her birthdays, when it's like a day where she would normally cook, a Sunday, whatever the case is. Just a place to kind of go, and it'll be something that the kids can always remember their grandmother. That's going to be my goal in the future. That's something that I want to do. And I feel that when I accomplish that, I believe that I paid my debt to my mom. Because I always told her, every man told their mom they're going to get them a house. Every dude told their mom that, Mom, I'm going to get you a house. You ain't going to have to work no more. We all told our moms that. Some of you was able to do it. Some of you brothers was able to get your bag together and you was able to purchase your mom a house and really, or perhaps buy your father his dream car. Those are like the major goals of every young man and even a woman, is to, number one, purchase their mom a house, or their dad a house, or purchase their dad his dream car. It gives you great joy to do that after all they've given you, you know? I don't know if D'Angelo's parents are alive still. They should be. At his age, they should be. I don't know, man. I gotta look up his social medias and see what they're saying. That sun is beaming over here, man. It's like when you spray the water on the concrete, it really cooled down the area. That's an actual tip that I learned from the job. We had this task where we had to, I don't know why, I forgot. It been so long since I studied that stuff, but we had to go around the perimeter of the complex or the house or the certain building, and you would have to spray the perimeter area with water. I forgot what that's for, but it's very important. You actually should do that if you live in a house. Spray water around the perimeter of the house. It does something for the structural integrity. I forgot what the hell it's called, guys. It's been a long time since I've studied all of that stuff, but it's definitely true. Yeah. So I just kind of cool off the place. But man, I'm gonna actually play some D'Angelo music, man. I can't play it now, I'll get a copyright. But I got all his albums, to be honest with you. I have every artist, every R&B artist, I have all their music. You could say I'm a music connoisseur, or whatever they call that. I have everybody's album, every song, everything. I got all of it. Mainly 90s R&B, 80s music, all of that stuff. I love it. D'Angelo, bro. That's wild, man. '51, man. And also, you know what I'm saying? Best wishes to Star Report. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he have a speedy recovery. We not one of them platforms that are waiting for you to die, bro. I don't know you personally. At the same time, I've seen too many YouTubers die. I've seen too many people in these YouTube streets pass away. We had Kevin Samuels that passed away. We had Alan Roger Carey pass away. We had, what's this other brother, man? What's this other pimp? Sinful the P. We had him pass away. What's this other guy, man? Y'all all know who it is, man. He always have a cigar. He always have a cigar. And you hear like a clock ticking in the background. Y'all all know who. He's an OG, right? Y'all know who I'm talking about. He passed away too. If anybody got his name, post his name. What's this guy's name, man? I forgot the man's name. David Carroll. David Carroll. This damn fly. Let me hose him down with this hose, man. Get the hell out of here, man. David Carroll. He passed away too. Why somebody put Angry Man in there, man? Why y'all doing that for? Y'all want the man to pass away? Don't be saying that, man. Y'all be tripping, man. I'm not one of these people, man, that be wanting people to pass away. Y'all be bugging with that, man. How you gonna say he passed away and the man is on his channel? I don't want none of these YouTubers to pass away. You know what I'm saying? When Kevin passed away, that was a shocker. I didn't want that man to pass away, even though he was doing some wicked things and had some ungodly people around him. And I was one of his critics and detractors, but I didn't want the man to pass away. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, life caught up with him. He got judged. The people that he was around pretty much did him in. Those YouTubers that he was around, they killed him. Y'all know who they are. I ain't mentioning no names, but all them YouTubers that was around him, they killed him. They lined him up. I don't care what nobody say. Cry me a river. Kevin Samuels was murdered. They killed that man. They set him up so they could take his energy. And now all of those YouTubers have blown up off of his energy. And that's a fact. You know? Right now, somebody's running that man's platform. And he dead. He dead and somebody running his platform, guys. Ain't that something? Somebody literally making money on his channel. You know? It's crazy. You said, I don't have any parents, both passed. Yeah, a lot of us, man. A lot of us don't have our parents with us, man. You know, my pops is still alive. My pops is in Texas. He's still alive. You know, it's just my mom, she passed away. You know, it is what it is, man. I just don't like how social media is. Every time somebody die, everybody make videos. Y'all might say, but you're making a video. I'm not making a video to capitalize off this man's death. We're talking about people be making videos when people die so they can make money. And they weren't making videos about the person when they were alive. You know? It's like when they die, they'd be like, oh, he was blood sacrifice. He was blood sacrifice. You had people saying that about all these different people, man. Is the cable in the way? It's in the way? The cable. Oh. Yeah, just leave the car there. Yeah, it's a nice day right now. I'm just gonna hose down the yard. I'm still waiting for the other side to grow in. I mean, it's pretty much growing in. I'm just gonna wait about two more days, 3 more days, and then I'm gonna give it its first cut and whatnot. But yeah, man. D'Angelo dead, bro. 51 years of age, bro. Life is short, guys. We gotta really live our life to the fullest, man. This have to make you think. Like, you have to live your life to the fullest. Like, for real, for real. You can't, like, take life for granted and just kind of let time pass by. If you got something you want to do it now, man. Don't wait. Don't be like, oh, in the next 5 years, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to have my own business. No, you better get that business now. Don't wait for the next 5 years, man. Don't do it. Get it started now. You know? Let me see. Somebody says, don't expect anything from any so-called artists. They are clowns and bed winches. I love him. Let me see what else we got. Yes, indeed. We have to make each day count. Yeah, you gotta, man. You gotta, whatever it is you're trying to do, you gotta do it now. Start right now. Don't wait. Don't wait, man. It's one of the biggest mistakes you make is waiting. You gotta get that popping now. Get it started now. At least start trying. You may not have everything done, but start putting work towards the goal, man. And don't wait for nobody to help you. Just start doing it, man. You have to look at it like this, man. Like 50 said, get rich or die trying. We're not saying you're trying to strive to get rich, but at the same time, you got to do what you got to do. You know? If you know that you have a goal, you have something that you're trying to get to, do it, man. You said sometimes people don't want you to know their condition. My husband didn't tell me until the last minute. And actually, my cousin told me. I didn't believe it. You're right. Some people don't want you to know, and I get it. They don't want you to be concerned. They don't want you to be fearful. But at the same time, it's like they have a responsibility. You know what I mean? Like, I get they don't want to tell people, but if you're their loved one, they're supposed to tell you. You're there to give them the support. Because now if something happened to them, they pass away, you didn't even know what happened until the last minute, it's going to make you feel some type of way. Like, you didn't even believe in me enough to tell me. Like, I could have helped you. You denied me access to help you. I could understand not telling people. That I could understand, because people are very evil. They're vicious. They like to gossip. And some people want you to die. There's people who are waiting for me to die just so they can make a YouTube video to get money. They would love to hear me die. You like, really? Yes, there are people that they literally sit back and they want you to die. Every morning, he said, every morning I wake up, the first word out off my mouth is thank you, Lord. I made it. I'm here to see another day. Yeah, that's how you got to be. That's a good thing. I actually be telling my viewers to say that, like, as soon as they get up in the morning, just say, thank you, Most High, for the today. Thank you for the day. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you for another opportunity to get it right. Another opportunity to use my hands. Another opportunity to work. Another opportunity to go to my job. Another opportunity to take care of my family. I give you thanks. Be thankful, man. Be very, very thankful. Thankful for having vision where you can see. You know, you can see the world, see the beauty of the earth. You know, a lot of people are not thankful at all, man. They're just miserable. You said you don't know why your name is not showing. Yeah, I was wondering what, and you must have switched it in the in your YouTube channel. Go to where your @ name is. For some reason, your @ name is not showing. The other name, it must have, somebody must have switched it. You know, you probably got to check that out. They switched it to another name. You know, yeah, he's free now. Now D'Angelo is free. He's no longer in pain. That's a good thing that you said. He's free. I didn't even think of that. That's, you're right. He's free now. He's no longer in pain. He's free. No more pain. No more pain. I actually made a song called No More Pain. Because people that deal with cancer, they suffer. They suffer pain. A lot of pain. You know? So, it is what it is, man. I'm going to pretty much get back to work, guys. I'll be back later on with more content. I'm going to most likely do another video about this because I gotta expose that YouTuber. That's pretty much why I went live, because I wanted you to see how desperate these YouTubers be in order to make money on YouTube. He don't care about D'Angelo. He just went live to talk about the man's death, and he's gonna love bomb and sugarcoat. That man don't care, man. He made a live stream and didn't put the man's name in his title. I had to go live to make noise so that he could change it. Sad, man. So again, guys, R.I.P. D'Angelo, an icon, talent, a father. Condolences to his family. Condolences to his kids. I don't know their ages or whatnot. I guess he kept all of that private. Somebody said that he had a child with Angie Stone. This is what they're saying. I don't know. I haven't confirmed that. But condolences to all his friends, family, colleagues, people that supported him. I would really like to know that he had support during his final hours, that people were there, and he didn't just die alone, you know what I mean? That he had people by his side, especially people that his family and some artists or whatever the case is. So, that's about it, guys. Did I miss a super chat? Why, for some reason, I feel I did. Oh, shout out to Rachel's super chat. She says, hold on. Why it's not hearting? Okay. Said person had changed the title to add the name now. Wow. See, that's what I mean, man. That's wrong, because it's like he only doing that because I'm talking about it. It just goes to show he was rushing the whole thing the whole time. He rushed the whole thing. That means he wasn't real. He was desperate to get the story out to the point where he forgot to put the man's name in the title. Yeah, that's the guy. It's sad, man. If you look at the beginning of this stream, if you look back at the beginning of this stream, I show you the proof. Those of you who want to see the proof, go to the beginning of this live, the very beginning, and I show you the receipt where you see no thumbnail. He just went live directly from his phone to talk about it. No name in the title, no thumbnail, no nothing. So he's going to dress it up with a fancy title, and he's going to dress it up with some AI thumbnail and gaslight the people like he did some sort of work. No, he's totally fake. Yeah, that's what he did. He published it. When you look at it, you're going to be in shock. When you look at the video, I show you it. I literally put it on camera for the world to see because I want it to be a receipt so that he can never deny that he didn't do it. He can never say, oh, he's lying. I always had a title there. No, you didn't. We got the receipt. So guys, play some D'Angelo music. Bump some of his songs. Reminisce. Remember his legacy. The things that he did for music. The guy with the cornrowed braids. You know, the brown sugar babe. The funny moments. It's a time in history that we'll never forget. And hopefully everybody keep everything respectful. People don't start clowning people because I don't know, man. People are evil, man. Anytime somebody died, people be celebrating their death, laughing at people. I don't know what kind of world we live in, man. It's crazy. So y'all take care. Y'all have a blessed day. Again, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, guys, and click the notification bell for all so that you can be notified when we go live. Also, hype the video up, guys. You got to support the platform. Hype the video and tell people about what we're doing over here. We'll be back later on with more content, guys. So it is what it is. I'm going to get back to the yard, do what I got to do. And that's about it, man. I'm heading on back to work. So I'm out, guys. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings. I'm out. Peace.